Here in Tanzania, under the agricultural sector transformation agenda, which we call Agenda 1030, we are set to increase the growth of the agricultural sector from an annual growth rate of 5% to 10% by 2030. Similarly, production of raw cashew is projected to increase from an average of 220,000 tons over the last 10 years to 1 million tons per annum by 2030, with intermediate targets of 400,000 tons in 2023-2024, 700,000 tons by 2026-27. Tanzania also aims to process 60% of raw cashew in order to add value and broaden its market, as well as promotion of local consumption of cashew nuts and its byproducts, such as jam, juice, cashew milk, wine, ethanol, and oil. And these interventions are expected to scale up cashew nut production and maintain Tanzania's position as one of the top 3 producers in the African continent. Furthermore, Tanzania has liberalized the cashew trade, enhanced private sector participation, reviewed the requisite laws and regulations, ensured the timely payments of farmers' claims, and introduced a regulated market through the warehouse receipt-based auction system. This market arrangement, coupled with other reforms, have contributed to increased outputs, exports, and producer prices, and thereby boosted the morale of smallholder cashew farmers. Other measures that we have undertaken include scaling up the agricultural budget almost 4-fold over the past 3 years. We have improved extension services through the supply of such service kits for soil testing, support to research institutes, particularly restocking and refurbishing of laboratory facilities. We have rolled out subsidized farm inputs, including pesticides and distribution of high-yielding seedlings countrywide. But in tandem, cashew nut research through the Tanzania Agricultural Research Institute, particularly the Naliendele Center, has contributed greatly to the development of the crop. So, for example, cashew nut research has enabled the expansion of cashew growing areas, as the minister indicated, from 5 to 18 regions, production of several cashew nut varieties, distribution of seedlings to farmers, and control of pests and diseases. Now, one of the objectives of this conference is to chart out a workable cashew industry financing model. And in that regard, Tanzania, in the year 2011, established the Cashew Nut Development Trust Fund to ensure reliable finance for the cashew industry. The fund facilitates farmers to obtain farm inputs and has addressed issues of hiked farm input prices as well as unreliable supply of inputs. And to support this fund, Tanzania has recapitalized the Tanzania Agricultural Development Bank, and in collaboration with commercial banks, we have re-established the Credit and Export Guarantee Scheme to address shortfalls in collateral among agricultural marketing cooperative societies. In addition, the Central Bank of Tanzania has introduced a facility to support affordable agricultural finance with interest rate not exceeding 9%. Now, these interventions have had several positive effects, such as an increase in the share of cashew nuts export earnings in total value of exports of cash crops from 16.5% in 2012-13 to 31% in 2021-2022. Honorable Ministers and distinguished delegates, although several strides have been made, cashew-growing countries in Africa, including Tanzania, still face a number of challenges. And please allow me to lay out a few of them for the participants of this conference to digest. First is the issue of limited cashew value addition. About 90% of produced cashew nuts are exported in raw form and thus fetching low prices. And as a result of exporting raw cashew, several byproducts such as jam, juice, cashew milk, wine, ethanol, and cashew apple meat, all these are lost.